Miles is loving his sweet.
He's doing okay.
Big drink, didn't he? Good drink. They've been listening to the construction all day. Hello, Rockstar friends. How are you today? What a beautiful, cloudy sunset. We can see everything coming our way. Today, I just wanted to tell you a quick story. After we moved into our new home, we decided to call our new barn Mystic Rains Ranch. Something different. We like the word play. We love the name Mystic. And soon you'll know why. We moved the horses in to our new place. Miles, he fits in pretty well. He was in the big pen for a few weeks, well, a couple weeks. And then we split it in half because soon we might have someone moving in. Panda, I wanted to keep her pen big, and because, as you could see,
Yeah, it's really soft in here. He can roll in here.
she ran for 3 weeks. She barely stopped. She took 15, maybe 20-minute breaks. She ate a little bit. I had to make sure that she had
She's like,
sweet tea, which is a sweetened water with grain.
A little bit today.
Helps them to drink.
And I'll do a
Give
little
them
bit every day.
electrolytes so they will drink.
She calms
And not
down.
forget because they're stressed out.
Excuse the wind.
I could groom her for about 5 minutes.
Got a little bit of wind today.
Couldn't tie her up anywhere. She
little
just
bit
wouldn't
of
stand. And she'd pull back. And also, I'm trying not to stress her out.
Sunny day today.
So she ran and trotted and ran
So
and
usually
trotted
pace and do this whole thing.
for the first month we were here. Panda is an American warm blood. She's half Percheron and about half thoroughbred. She came out of Fort Collins. She was born in 2003. I got her from a lady in east of Brighton. About 11 years ago, I looked online for someone who needed the horse to be ridden, or horses. And I saw that she needed someone to ride with her thoroughbred. So I called her and she said, come on out and try her out, see if you like her. And I did. I rode her for a year. And then suddenly the lady said, walk. I think I'm going to advertise her. And so I had bonded with this horse and really liked riding her. And I said, you don't have to. I'll buy her from you. So I saved up the money. We loaded Panda up in July of 2013. And I took her to the first farm, which was a farm in Thornton, Colorado. And we were there for 6 months. I got Panda there, and Panda acted just like she did. Every time I move Panda, she gets better. When I took her to Spitzer, she broke her bridle, she broke her breastplate. I had to lunge her to the outdoor arena, and then I had to lunge her before I rode her. And generally I just try to be as relaxed as possible and not do anything too crazy with her for the first few weeks. And she loves to graze, so we went out and grazed, and you kind of have to bond with this horse and just give her time. I didn't like Spitzer Farms. Panda didn't either. She ate the door, she ate the wall. And we moved on to find maybe a place with an indoor arena. And I found a place called Triple C in Fort Lupton. Had an indoor arena, had an outdoor arena, it had a lot of paddocks. It had a group pen, and at the time, I thought Panda could go in the group pen with other horses. When she first got to Triple C, she was a little better than the last stable. Well, I got a phone call that Panda had rolled herself in 10,000 watt wire, tank wire. So I rushed over there. It takes 22 minutes to get there, and I got there in about 16. Called the vet, had him come out, and she had stress colic. Had to give her some pain meds, some Banamine to get her going. So for about 2 months, I just walked Panda. She had a lot of superficial cuts around her middle, her withers, all the sensitive parts of her had been cut with the wire. They acted like it was no big deal, but to me, it was a big deal. So for about 2 months, I just walked Panda. At the time, I got a little job taking care of 12 Arab horses in a barn. And I did that job for 6 months, but it was a hard job. The people and the barn didn't get along. And I had met my friend Nancy.
Chakra? No.
So I quit the job. I stayed at the barn for another month, and I moved to Nancy's house. Now at Nancy's house, Panda did well.
I'm taking a video.
She ran the first few days, but there was other horses there. There was a lot of people there I could ride with. Nancy helped me a lot.
I'll tie you in there with him.
I took lessons with her. Now Nancy's, we put Panda out to pasture with other horses,
She's gonna be happy being
and she kicked other horses. I felt really bad, so I don't put Panda out with geldings anymore. She does okay with mares, not so much with geldings. I was at Nancy's house for about a year and a half, and then Nancy had an accident, and we had to move again. I moved to Foxhaven Farm. It was just a little stopping point before I could go to my friend Taylor's.
Panda's looking for him.
At Foxhaven Farms, Panda put her legs through a cattle panel. She's always been a little bit food aggressive. She likes to eat first. She doesn't like to wait. So she got upset one night. My friend Gracie was feeding her, and she put her legs through a cattle panel. She was out of commission for a couple months. I basically could walk, well, I rode Panda and ponied Scouty, and Chris rode Miles, and we rode to Taylor's house and moved in. Those were really fun years. I was at Taylor's farm for 4 years. And then Taylor wanted to move to Arkansas. So I had to move Panda once again to Arvada. Now I could get on Panda and just ride her, but it would be a rodeo. It'd be kind of fun, maybe a little scary. And I'm waiting for Meadow to come home. She's been in the pet sitting for a month, and I don't like to ride alone. But I've become fond of this big, strong mare. She's willful, she's stubborn. I don't know, I see a lot of me in her, and I see a lot of all the horses I've ever ridden in one horse. Puppy Love, Sunshine Girl, Dirty Sally, Chocolate Chips, Booger, Pester, Fantasia, Applesauce, Apollo, Honest Harry, and more to come. I could have someone else help me, but in the end, I like to be sure my horse is ready to go out and ride and have fun and not be stressed. So I'm giving her more time. We have a construction company behind us, and they're kind of noisy. It's taken her a little bit of time to adjust to that. It's not totally crazy, but since it's summer, there's a lot more equipment than when we moved in. This is like 3 or 4 times the amount of equipment that we saw when we first moved in, which, of course, construction is always busier in the summer. So, you don't want to ride rodeo. I'm going to continue to work her and keep getting her used to the barn and the arena and walk her around, and pretty soon I'm going to start tying her and getting her used to the place a little bit more and more every day. Thank you for joining us today here at Mystic Range Ranch.
Stay tuned for some more really fun stories and adventures. And the ongoing saga of getting ready to ride the dragon. Thank you for watching. Stay strong, brave, and courageous, and go out and make your dreams come true. Say bye, Panda. Say see you later. You're a good girl. Yep, she's getting antsy, see? But you know what? She's standing. That is a plus, because a couple weeks ago, she would never have done this. Good girl. Okay. Let's go. That little lip. And slowing down a little bit. She's still pacing, but she's not as mad as she's been the last few days. This is day 6. We moved her last Friday, and we'll see how she goes. Chakra likes to explore the mounds of dirt. But she's getting her exercise. She has come over here to meet me. She has been drinking water. She ate her mash this morning, her buckets, and her mash bucket were thrown about. She has tantrums right now.